Good morning and welcome to Rethinking Pain with me, Mary Parkinson. I'm just going to give it a little minute while we wait for people just to jump into this live class or take a little look. I totally get if you just want to have a little look this morning and see what it's all about. If you feel able to join in at any point, then please do. So I'm just going to give it a little moment for people to jump in. This morning, guys, this class, Rethinking Pain, I am doing it in conjunction with Keithley Healthy Living Network. And Rethinking Pain is all about safe and effective movement for people who live with persistent pain. We're hoping to get you to move more, to build confidence, a little bit of strength and flexibility to improve your daily life. Now just remember that you go at your own pace always. Please make sure you feel fit and well this morning before you start exercising. If at any point you want to stop and have a rest, that is absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Just do what you can. My name is Mary Parkinson and I am a qualified personal trainer, exercise teacher and Pilates instructor. I've been doing this job for many, many years, as you may be able to tell. But I welcome you into this class, my friends. Just to let you know, this class today, it is streaming straight into the Keithley Healthy Living Network Exercise at Home group. I'm also streaming it onto my business page just for today, so you can take a little look and see what it's about. Because you might know somebody, part of your family or some friends who you think this would be ideal for them. So please spread the word, alright? Get them to join the classes through the Keithley Healthy Living Network Exercise at Home group. I will post this on my page, the link to the group. I've already posted that this morning. If you're doing it within that group, welcome, welcome, welcome. This is the first time that some of you might have met me, so it'll be good to get to know each other over these coming weeks. This class is going to run every week at 10:30 on a Tuesday, and it's going to be about half an hour. Some of the exercises will be standing, some will be sitting, some we might use some very light weights, alright, and others we might not. So today I think we probably won't use any weight, just as we start to get to know each other and we get to know what it's all about. My friends, if you can, leave a little comment, let me know that you're there, just say hi. Because today I'm using StreamYard to do this class, I won't actually see your comments unless you give StreamYard your permission. But I am just checking out the KHL exercise group, and I'm hoping that it might be on there live so that I can see your comments, okay? But bear in mind, this is the first class that we've done, so if I can't see your comments today, I'm hoping that we'll work that out for next week. And if you leave a comment, I will definitely get back to you after the class with any questions, all right? We are going to use just a little bit of music today. So again, if you don't like music, or you don't like the music, or it puts you off, let me know. This is all a test and see how we go. Alright, remember this is your class, so you do what you can. Just make sure that you've got a nice safe space area around you to work. Make sure you've got a chair if you need that to help you, and just a little bottle of water just to refresh if you need to. Remember, just wear whatever clothing is comfortable for you. I do suggest that if you're going to be standing, just have some flat, comfortable shoes on. Alright, shall we make a start, everybody? So we're just going to start by standing up. Now, all these standing exercises, at the beginning, you can do sitting down. So it's totally up to you. Okay. So let's just think first about our neck and our shoulder area. So I just want you to take a nice little shoulder roll. Now just feel your way through these exercises and just really try and key in your mind into your body. So lift your shoulders up to your ears, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then just drive them down. So just lift them up, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and then drive them down. Just begin to feel your neck and your shoulders. Just relax. Just take that nice movement. Now I know living with pain is absolutely exhausting, and nobody understands your pain like you do. You live with it every day, and it is absolutely draining. So you listen to your body and you just do what you can today. I want you to be able to relax and enjoy it and not feel any pressure, but just to get your body moving slightly, because it will aid our everyday life and improve our mobility. Now let's just keep those shoulders down. Just turn your head over the right shoulder and then come back to the center. And then let's turn our chin over the left shoulder and then come back to the center. And then just put your chin down onto your chest and then lift it up. Lovely. Now turn that chin over that right shoulder, come back to the center, and then turn it over the left shoulder. And just come back to the center, and then just nod the chin down. Can we do that one last time? So turn the chin all the way over the right. Doesn't matter if you go a different way to me. Alright, and then the other side. Just keep pressing your arms down and then tuck your chin in. Super, and then lift it on up there. Now I just want you to take a gentle march. Now just lift your heels up off the floor. We don't have to go to the beat of the music, okay? We're just going to lift the heels. So just hands on your hips. Just lift your heels up. Try and keep your pelvis still as we do that. Now you can do this sat down too. Now just start to circle around with your wrists so we get some nice mobility into our wrists. And then let's try and go the other way with our wrists. Hard to do one thing and the other at the same time. Like patting your head and rubbing your tummy. Lovely. Good job. Now, we're going to bring our hands together and we're just going to rock the wrists side to side. Still moving up and down with those heels, keeping our tummy on and nice and tall through the spine. Superb. Just getting in nice mobility into the wrist there. Lovely. Now just release your arms, keep your feet still, and we're just going to lift our arms up towards the ceiling, take them out wide, and then just bring them down here. Now breathe in, breathe out, take a little side bend to the side, and then come on up. So just inhale, lift your arms up. Now as your arms lift, try and keep your shoulders down. That's it, really stretch it out wide, so you open up your chest. Now stand up really tall and feel like you're moving in between a very narrow space. So let's see if we can rise up onto our toes now as we lift our arms. Open it out wide, drop down to the heels. Lovely, now breathe it in. Take that nice side bend directly to the side. Nice, rise up onto your toes. Reach up, so squeeze your calves there. Open out your arms. You're doing well. And then take that nice little side bend. Superb. Can we do two more? So we're going to keep the shoulders down. We're going to keep the tummy muscles on. And we're going to open out, feel that stretch through your chest and the front of your shoulders. And then let's just start to work the waist a little. That's it, nice. Just getting our spine to move, getting our shoulders to move, moving our ankles. Amazing, good job. Now we're going to come up nice and tall. All I want you to do is hands on your hips. I want you to lift one knee up and then bring it down. Just breathe in and then breathe it out. So just lift your knee up and then bring it down. Just breathe it in and then breathe it out. Now if standing on one leg like this is just way too much, okay? That's fine. Just lift your heel up and just come right up onto your toe. or you might just want to lift a little weight and then keep bringing it down. Now think about standing up tall as we move, okay? So really stand up tall. Think about looking forward. Think about wearing a big corset. So try and press your ribs down towards your pelvis. And draw your belly button gently towards your spine. So we're working the hips here, but we're working on our balance as well. Lovely, just taking those nice little knee lifts one at a time. Superb. Remember, when you need a rest, you take a rest. Okay, absolutely fine. Just lift up there. Standing nice and tall. Just breathe it in and then breathe it out. Think about keeping your shoulders down. Now, you can do this sitting down and just lifting those knees. Alright? Superb. Good job. Amazing. Good. Just hold it there. Relax your arms down. Take a nice little shoulder roll. Lovely. Good job. Now just relax it down. Now let's just get some movement into our back. So I want you to have your hands on your thighs and just push your bottom back there. Now bend your knees. Take some weight through those arms. Now think about your pelvis. Imagine you've got a tail. Tuck your tail right in between your legs. So you're drawing your pubic bone to your belly button and then tilt that tailbone right up towards the ceiling. So you're extending the back here. So imagine if you've got a tail. I'm a big dog lover. I've got lots of dogs. I'm surprised, well I've only got 2, but I have lots of visiting dogs. I'm surprised none of them have come in this morning. I'm sure you'll see them over the weeks. So tuck your pubic bone to your belly button, round through your lower back. Think about that tail, bring it right in between your legs and then push it forwards. Now this is quite a difficult position to be in, alright? I'm going to do this exercise again, sitting on a chair. Lovely, now just hold it there. Now just come on up, so just slide your way up. Take a nice little shoulder roll, Open out your chest. Lovely. Now we're going to do another set, so the same exercise, okay? If you want to stay standing, you're going to stay standing, okay? If we want to do it on the chair and you're seated, just sit on the chair and just think about that nice little pelvic rock. So just draw your pubic bone to your belly button, round through that lower back, and then tilt your pelvis forwards. So we're just rocking, so the lower back is flattening, and then tilt it forwards. Now you can stay up and you can do that another set like we were just doing stood up, okay? So really try and isolate from below your ribs to your pelvis. So we're just getting that lower back to move. Can we do 2 more? Well, this music is a little funkier than I thought it was. I hope it's okay. So pubic bone to belly button, and then just rock it forwards. Just get that nice extension there. Good job. Now, just take a little shoulder roll. We're going to do the same, but we're going to make it all a little bit bigger. Okay? So I'm going to come up and show you standing first. Alright? You can stay on that chair. You can do it on the chair if you need the chair. So we're going to engage the tummy, lift your pelvic floor like you're drawing up a straw, sucking up a straw. Push your hips back, slide your hands down your thighs. Now think about your pelvis, again, and that tail. Draw your pubic bone to your belly button, so we arch through the lower back. But now we're going to come through the upper back and that mid back. So really tuck your chin, and then tilt your pelvis forwards, lift your chest up, lift your eye gaze up. So start with the pelvis, pubic bone to belly button, draw that belly button up and under your rib cage, and tuck your chin. And let's go the other way. Amazing. Just bring it up, so round it through, tuck your chin, and then tilt shoulder roll. We're going to do one more set. What tends to happen when we're in pain sometimes, we hold our muscles very tight. We get very tense because we're holding on, we're trying to protect those areas that are in pain. But sometimes we just need to be able to move them and relax them, just get them moving, because things get very stiff and immobile, and that in itself creates pain. So you feel your way through, do what feels good. Okay, let's try that another set on the chair. So pubic bone to belly button, tuck your chin, round through that whole back, and then tilt your pelvis forwards, lift your chest, rise it on up there. So tuck your pelvis underneath you, tuck your chin, round through your back, and then come on up. Amazing, good job. Now tuck and round, tuck your chin, and then bring it on up. Lovely, just one more. So you could still be standing, or we can be sitting. Amazing, good job, lovely. Now, just sit up nice and tall. If you're standing, just come to the chair now, okay? Just come to the chair, because this exercise I want us to do on the chair. In future weeks, we're going to be working on the floor. We're going to be doing a lot more standing, potentially. But what I really want from you today is to say, Mary, I would like it harder or easier, or, give me some feedback so that I can really help you. That's what I want to do, okay? So when we're sat down, feet underneath the knees, sitting up nice and tall on the chair, okay? Now we have to use our tummy muscles to sit tall, otherwise we're going to be very slouched, okay? And this slouched position is not good for our spine, not good for our core, okay? So we need to sit up nice and tall. Even sitting up tall like that is hard work, it's hard work. So try and lift your pelvic floor, ribs down. Now we can hold onto the chair if we want to. All I want to do is straighten out one leg and lift it up. Now try not to collapse and roll back. We don't want to do that, okay? We want to stay up tall, even if that means we don't lift the legs so high, because I want you to focus on working these core muscles and all around this knee joint to help protect the knee. So you can use those hands, breathe it in, breathe it out, straighten out your leg, just inhale, and then exhale, bring it down, breathe it in, and then breathe it out. Good job, inhale, sitting up tall. Now as we straighten out that leg, push into the heel, and feel all these muscles round your quads, round your knees, just bulletproofing those knees, strengthening up the knees. Good. Now if you start to feel a little bit of backache doing this, I want you just to lean forward and then just take a little rest. Just let your chest rest on your thighs. Alright, and then roll it back up. Just give your back a little bit of a rest if you need to. So sit up tall. If you're finding it, you're absolutely fine, then just take your hands off the chair and place them on your thighs. So now you're really, really focusing on that core to really get these legs going. Lovely. My friends, don't be discouraged at all. If there's any exercise that you just think, oh, I just can't do that, yeah? Do what you can, even if you do 1 or 2 repetitions, even if it looks nothing like mine, even if you're just more doing this, lowering the leg but straightening out, that's fine, yeah? I want you to be encouraged from this morning, not discouraged. Any movement is good movement, okay? Any movement. So you do what you can. Lovely. As long as it's safe movement, just a little point to add to that. to move, if you don't want to march and move, all I want you to do is just march on the chair, okay? March on the chair. Keep your feet still. Make sure they're slightly forwards of your knees, okay? Easiest option first. We're going to use the hands. I want you to tilt your chest forwards, press up through those arms and stand up. Okay, we're going to build this exercise up. Now push your hips back, bend your knees, make sure you can feel that chair, sit back down. Now don't miss the chair, alright? Just breathe it in. Push your chest forwards and stand up. Good job, yeah? This is the easiest option, okay? The easiest option. Now you go at your own pace, okay? When we come up, try and use your legs. When we come down, try and use your legs. So hinge at the hips, almost imagine your bottom is looking for that chair, okay? As you come down, control your way down rather than collapse and rock down. Now we're going to start to make it harder. Can you do it without any arms? So come on up, just inhale, and then exhale. Push your hips back, find that chair, sit down onto it. Alright, if you're worried about missing the chair, start from the bottom and a little bit further back. So just come forwards and then drive it up. Lovely. Now again, you don't have to go as fast as I'm going, you can go slower. Even if you've done one, that's fine. Try and have equal weight through both legs. Okay, equal weight. Lovely. Now my friends, we're going to make it even harder. Don't do it if it's too much, just keep going at the first level using the hands. This time we're not going to actually sit down. We're going to hover bottom off the floor, off the chair, and then we're going to stand up. So we're hinging at the hips, we're keeping the tummy on, we're bending at the knee, we're driving the bottom back. We're going to sit down. No, we're not. We're changing our minds. So we're really using our quads, front of the thighs here. As we stand up, push through the heels, and then give your bottom a little squeeze there. Perfect, bringing it on up. Lovely. Good, I want you to come all the way down this time, so sit down. Lovely. Now we're going to add on, okay? Remember, if you don't want to walk around, then you can just march on the chair. So breathe it in. Breathe out, stand up, however's good for you. And then I want you to march and just walk around your chair. So you're going to walk around that chair, hold that march, just 4, 3, 2, and then I want you to sit down. So bend the knees, hold it there, just sit up nice and tall. We're going to try that again, but we're going to go a little quicker. Let's go the other way. Good, sit down. And now stand up. Good, march around. Lovely, sit down. We're going to add in, my friends, as we stand up and we march, do a little alternating bicep curl. Now remember, you can be sat on your chair and march. You don't have to get up and walk. Alright, bring it up, little alternating bicep curl. You could just be sat on your chair. Good job, and just sit down. Can we do one more? Bring it on up, little alternating bicep curl. Good, and then just sit down. Super. Now, we're going to be sat on our chair. We're going to slide one leg out to the side, and then we're going to bring it back, okay? We're going to slide it out and in, out and in. And then we'll try the other side. Yeah? We're going to add that together in a minute. Sitting up tall, other leg. So we come out and in, out and in, out and in. Other leg. Now make sure you move in the heel with the knee. Hold it there. We planted like we were, and then the other leg. You don't have to face me. In fact, I'm going to move my chair around. Good, now just march on the spot here. Just march whether you're seated or standing, and then just sit down. Let's do that again. So stand on up, little alternating bicep curls. Sit down if you want to. Let's start with the legs to the side. So 4. Can we lift the arms up as you take the leg to the side? Let's go the other leg. Try and keep the toes facing forward if we're stood up. 1, hold it there, little march. Sit down. Stand up. Good, now march around. I'm going to show you sitting down option. Alright, come into the centre. Just march on the spot. Keep standing if you can. This is your sitting down option. We're going to come 4, 3. Options can be confusing, can't they? Yeah, but try and just do what's right for you. Just do what's right for you. You're doing really well. We've worked for a long time now. Last time, stand on up. Take a little march around. We're nearly there. We're nearly done. Good. Sit down if you want to, or just hover and then come up. Ready with the leg. 4, 3. Doing well. You're nearly there. Nearly there. Nearly there. One more. One more. Amazing, guys. Just sit on down on your chair. Take a little breather there. Just rub those legs. Rub your knees. Amazing. You have done so well. So well. Lovely. Now let's just hold onto a chair and take a nice little side bend there. Lovely. Come on up. We're just going to have a little stretch. Just a little stretch. Lovely, and then come on up, so just breathe it in, and then breathe it out. Lovely, just one more. Good job, lovely. Now bring your bottom to the front of your chair, straighten out one leg, and just lean slightly forward. Feel that nice stretch down the back of your leg. The hamstrings. Superb. Come on up, my friends. And let's just swap sides. So straighten out your leg. Bring it on down. Hand onto your knee. Just take that little lean forward. Lovely. Keep breathing. Don't hold your breath. Don't hold your breath. And then let's just come on up there. Let's take a deep breath in, rise up. Just rise up there. Now if you can, release, hold onto the back of your chair and just let your body come forwards. Just let it come forwards. Open up your chest and your shoulders. Well done. Now just come to the edge of your chair, take one leg behind you and just push forwards with the hip there. So just get a nice little stretch from the front of the hip, a little bit into your quad. Just bring the hands around and then just look over that shoulder, the back shoulder. So you look into the back, creating that little twist. Can you feel it? Over to the other side of your chair. Bring that leg back just to where you can. Bottom securely on the chair, okay? And then just push forwards through this back hip. So you've still got that back toe down. And then bring the opposite arm across the knee. And just take that little reach. So you can reach over the back of the chair there. Just make sure you feel secure and safe. this morning for Rethinking Pain's Movement That Matters class. I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know how you got on, if you managed to do all the exercises. Let me know if the exercises moved too quickly, too slowly, if they were too easy, too hard. Let me know certain areas of your body that you really struggle with, and we can try and incorporate specific exercises for those. My friends, if you didn't manage it all, I want you to finish this class feeling proud. Even if you've tried something that you've never done before, that's amazing. That's amazing. And I hope the more you start to move more, the better you will feel. The more mobility you will have, the more flexibility and the more strength. And that can only be a good thing. So always listen to your body. If you've enjoyed this class, I really hope to see you again the same time on Keithley Healthy Living Network's Exercise at Home page on Facebook. Okay, this class will be posted, so you can do it again as many times as you like. Alright, you can stop and start it. As soon as we've finished, it's going to be posted, so you can just stop and start it and do it as many times as you like. If you'd like some more exercises, look on Rethinking Pain's website under the Movement Matters tab. That's www.rethinkingpain.org. If you want any questions answered, pop them in and I will answer them. If you want to know a little bit more about Rethinking Pain or anything, just give Keithley Healthy Living Network a call. Or if you live in the Bradford and District area and want to be referred into the programme, it's a whole holistic programme, just ask your doctors about it and they should be able to do that for you. Well done everybody, I thank you so much for joining me and I look forward to working out with you again next week. Well done. Let me just bob my glasses on here. I can't see any comments, but thank you so much guys. I'll answer any questions, just pop them in.